Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, dude. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Set to go on the mound for this one. Steven Matz, what do you look for here?
Well, key for him, he usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. The problem one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he all of his stuff into this one.
Oh, baby.
Trey Turner.
We are back.
Off and takes a strike.
The dynamite. I can't say dynamite because we are not dynamite with the St. Louis Cardinals.
And now the lefty.
Right now.
Tap foul at the plate.
We are 1-11. We are a team that look like we're gonna suck for the rest of this season.
Hard hit left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him
in a position
to
mess up
do
grounder.
some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and
a base running. What in the world? That's a makeup grounder. Well, it wasn't an error, but it was still a base hit.
Digging in, Johan Rojas.
Did I go the wrong way?
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Scott
2 quick outs, right?
And there's 2 down.
A base hit mean nothing.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Kyle Schwarber.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Yeah, that's
Harper.
All right, so you hit lefty.
Man, how long you been on this team, man?
It's so hard to face a left-handed pitcher.
Been on this team for quite a while.
They just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well,
he was with the Washington Nationals. I remember that. Guess you made yourself a home.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Good job to fight that one off.
That is crazy. You as a lefty hitter has great power and contact against lefties.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strikeout already.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
No way you be making these contact, man. Come on. All right. Yeah, 2 quick outs, and you're being difficult.
To the right side, Gorman throws to first in time, and that'll do it.
Let's go.
Down quickly go the Phillies. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ballgame every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year.
Ooh, your average drop.
Repeat it this year, possibly even
He was
improve.
batting in the
But I
400.
tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield,
You're in a slump
I'm loving
now.
every minute of it.
Lars Nootbaar,
Got the Phillies
leadoff
there,
batter,
right? 10
as
and
he looks
2.
at ball 1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Mason Wynn.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and
None of
starts
our
to swing,
players in our lineup
so
are
much
averaging
consistency, that bat stays in
in
the
the
zone for a
200s
long
yet.
time, and he squares up the baseball.
We only
a lot.
have some, but not a lot.
Brendan Donovan in the box here. Let's that
You
one
ain't
go
hitting.
for a ball.
Hey, he's sucking right now, man. Like the slowest slump to start out the season.
Next pitch misses inside.
There's a lot of games left. A lot.
That one missed.
To get it together. It's a long season. Pull it through.
And a foul ball.
Unlike any other sports. Like football, you have to be on point.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's
Basketball.
a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean,
Basketball
he's
is kinda
attacking
a long
location
season, too,
that this guy,
'cause
the
they got,
player
like,
didn't
82
have
games, I
trouble
think.
with, man. There's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information, but the guys that can
Basketball,
take that
they
information,
still got some
process it,
time
and then go out there,
figure
Boog,
things
and
out to get to
execute
pull
the
through.
pitch, go right after that hitter,
Same with baseball,
and get the
a
result
whole lot
that
of
they were
game.
anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Strike one.
Pull it through.
This guy's got such a good
To get a win streak going,
You
you
got to look up in the zone. If you
A
look
winning
down,
record-
you're going to be
winning
chasing
record
stuff
going.
in the dirt.
And it is 2-1. Oh,
I lean in that.
away the fastball, and that's going to sting.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
And now, Ivan Herrera. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm early on that.
Contreras off of first with 2 away. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there.
Dang, I did not held up. I thought I did.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. The Cards leave 1. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances.
Won the World Series with them.
Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And after they won, they pretty much broke that team up. Rizzo, Anthony Rizzo, Baez, Javier Baez, Chris Bryant.
Just missed.
Am I missing another Cub player? I don't think so. But they had a squad. Well, they did. Yeah, they had a young squad, a good squad.
That's off the mark. And now 3-1.
And I think most of them I name are from draft picks. And they finally won with them boys.
And that's through there for a strike.
But I guess they decided to break him up. They couldn't win another one without him.
Got him.
Take a seat, my boy. Yeah, they broke that squad up.
He was so geared up for fastball once he recognized
Guess they decided to go to a different path.
He just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch misses. Castellanos working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet.
Barely missing down low.
Soon.
How did you not get that?
Into center field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds his second with one gone.
Batting seventh, catcher JT.
Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly.
I don't know how you squared that up. That ball was low.
Really good.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. On the ground to first. Could be two. Here's Wynn for one.
Let's go.
First, got him. Double play. And
that's all we needed, a double play.
So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score.
I'm surprised there's people at the stadium and the way our record is.
Bottom of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The crazy part is the Cardinals get some good players. And when they do, they can't win with them.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
They can't even make it to the playoff with these boys.
Everything down at the knees.
So all these good players they've been getting, you would think it'll be in a World Series title.
Plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
They can't because they don't get pitching around them to.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Win games, you know.
That one's in there.
They need strong pitching. You got a strong lineup.
All-star. He features
getting all-stars.
A curve, a four-seamer,
get
a
pitching
changeup,
up
and
in that
occasionally
bullpen.
uses a cutter.
I hate when you waste all-star players that you get. You still can't win with these boys.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third.
Yeah, Paul
and he
Goldschmidt.
held up. Nothing
Arenado.
here in the bottom of the second.
The 2 power hitters.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
You still couldn't win with these boys or make it to the playoff. Like, we can't be a wild card team here, man.
Is empty. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
You can't win with them. Just get rid of them.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's why I'd be sitting back. That's why I'd be sitting
start
back.
the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason.
No way I'm not early.
On the ground right side, Sosa. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Busch Stadium, top half of the third inning, and here is Sosa to the plate. Matz back to work. Sosa in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. Close, but called a ball.
What?
The count even 1-1.
This should be 0-2. That was on the dot.
Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded to Gorman. Gorman throws on to first.
All right, 1 down.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Weston Wilson.
And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and now Trey Turner reached on an infield single his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Gotta get that down.
Partner back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
In there at the knees,
What?
and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down.
You haven't been calling down there
I think
before.
You set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to
Got him.
chase if you look down.
Take a seat, ma.
Cuts and
Boy.
misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Johan Rojas digs in now. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on.
I mean, way to keep it from going in the outfield because he probably would have went
Here's
third.
Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. So RBI
That should have been a
spot,
third out.
But Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
0-1.
Wilson, the lead runner out at second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered
way out of front.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strike.
All right, let's get our bat going. We need to get our bats on fire, man.
Happy with those results.
It's on a cold streak right now.
Back here at the ballpark. Coming off a tough series offensively. And a look at those numbers.
We got to get that up. We are streaky. We are cold. We got to catch fire.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
No
Really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it
Ball
was. If
three.
you swing at it,
Good eye.
he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Now a screamer
He did.
into the outfield.
Get over his head.
Drops in for a hit.
Run.
Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
That's how you take advantage of a 3-0 count right there. You're expecting
guys,
to see a
come
good
on.
pitch, and that's exactly what happened. Just like
Let's
that.
go.
It's a double and a really
Get this
good
bat going. Let's catch fire here.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. And there's a strike.
Victor batting at 300. How are you against lefties? It's like
Yeah, big
Wow.
swing and a miss.
Gonna really need
It's
to
like
hang in
average
there
against
with that
lefties.
front side against
But
this
your clutch is
left-handed
low.
breaking ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays
should be
alive.
2-2 count.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's staying alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You
Come
can't
on,
be
man. We
mad
had
at
a
yourself
leadoff
after an
double,
at-bat
man. We
like
gotta-
that one. So the batting order turns over. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Squirts away a
No
little
balls,
bit.
2 strikes.
Come on, man. Leadoff double here. What are we doing?
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals, that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down.
I could have swung at that, but I don't know.
3-game set. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
All right, he's picking it up. His last 4 game batting a 300.
That one the other way. He's in there.
Why would you throw it at third?
Up next for the
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner in third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base
I thought I was
runner
going to get in the
there safely.
outfield because I'm glad you did not turn the corner. All right, we're staying
So
alive.
2 outs with runners on the corners. Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
I should have known an 0-2 count that's going to come.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and
1
third.
ball.
Yo, get hit by a
Almost got
pitch.
him.
Take another one.
Nope.
Get out.
That's inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him swinging.
Man, good plate vision, I guess.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Played in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This to third. Arenado
Get it off.
zips it across. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter Weston Wilson.
Here's the Phillies DH.
Yo, the goat pitching is
Weston
not that bad,
Wilson.
actually.
Yeah, he's already singled
Starting
in
to get
this
used to
game.
the goat difficulty for pitching. Crap.
Swing
But I just
and a
got to hit
base
my
hit.
spots.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
But hitting, I'm not doing a goat for hitting
Went
yet.
up there looking to be aggressive and got
'Cause I'm
something he could
struggling with
handle.
the
I
legend
could watch base hits
hitting.
like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in
Till
the
I get
league.
my
Just a
timing
nice
down.
line drive into center field.
Then that's when we bump it up.
Back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
batting,
And here's the Phillies
shortstop,
leadoff
Trey
man,
Turner.
Trey Turner. 1 for 2.
Sure you want to lead off? Know what happened to the other guy?
Snap throw to first.
No, he's in.
And he's back in safely. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Yeah, you stole out the right pitch.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gorman throws on to first. And they get Turner for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
All right,
keeping
runner
the
advance,
ball out
but
of the air. Lets
you
the
can still
defense
get out of
run
it.
behind him with another
One
ground
more
ball.
out here.
Good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
4 seconds from home to first. You got speed. I just realized seeing he had 99 speed.
So 2 down. Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
All right, cool.
2 down, bases empty, and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I had you struck out and everything, and I gave up that mistake. Location.
2 gone, bases empty.
Of course that happens.
3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Throws to first. Schwarber.
I don't know what else we can do, guys. Our pitcher is doing the best we can.
Inning. 2 on this 2-run home run.
Our hitting sucks.
It's now
We
3-0.
suck.
It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Second baseman, Nolan Gorman. The Redbirds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that's in there at the knees.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Off the mark there. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one
That
popped in
was
the
the
air.
pitch.
Left field.
Please drop.
Schwarber in pursuit. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. And takes low for ball 1. The Cards trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Wow.
In the box now, no balls and a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to
Might
close
still
that gap, but
just
you know, at the
to
very
avoid
least,
that
if you
double
can
play,
find a
but I
way
should have
to
swung at that
manufacture
slider
run
right
from
down
first,
a
it feels
meter.
like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas should have this one. Makes the catch. And there's two down.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor.
So up next,
Scott.
Victor Scott. And a breaking
that's
ball
out.
misses outside. Next pitch
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one
Ball
off
back
the mark.
outside.
Ball three. Lars Nootbaar waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay
Down to
focused on the
3-2.
pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals nothing. No
First
outs.
baseman,
Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
Next up for the Cardinals.
One 0.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Are you kidding me? Possibly a season ender? Why would you dive back? What do you play? Left field? You got nuts. All right.
So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. And
I
pinch running for
simulated
St. Louis, Alec Burleson.
top of the 8.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here on your
But
toes,
we end up
ready to
getting
make a
2 runner
play.
on.
If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run
no
lead,
outs.
it should be a W.
And that's
So I
a
decided to hop in, see if I can do something about it. If not, I should have just let the simulation did
strike. With the
the work.
tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they're
I should have
happy
sent
to
them
play
home.
Station to station right
It
here.
don't matter.
Bases
We ain't
loaded.
doing that. Come on,
Nobody
guys.
out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that
Talking
way.
about if I
Kinda
cheated a
makes me
little?
think he was thinking
Maybe.
opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Base hit can drive in 2 here.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Come on, man. Come up clutch here.
1-2 the count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the...
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And a run scores
That's
on the double
not
play.
what we needed with no outs.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6-hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First
Yep, that
pitch,
ball
and he
went out.
just misses. The tying run at the plate. So 2 balls
that's out.
and no
Yeah.
strikes. Right through there for a strike. Tying run at the plate.
3-2.
Nolan Gorman waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Pitch everything outside.
And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jose Alvarado out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they bring on their closer in the 8th,
number
Matt Strong.
25.
Well, the best relievers
That's
love the
strong.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
And that
Inside,
misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one. Action in the
Wow.
field down there. Joe Ross, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Kirkering getting loose as well.
And you missed that.
And that's
ball
off
2.
the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. And the count is
2
even,
balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
What is up with these good timing
and
missing, man?
Stays alive. Outside. And it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
All right, let's not chase nothing crazy.
Focused on the pitch.
Mason
It looks
Wynn
good out of the
getting
hand.
on deck circle, hoping to get
Wing.
a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all
Bases
loaded up.
loaded again.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And here is
Come up clutch,
Mason
baby. Come
Wynn.
up clutch.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This game
Situation
cheated me.
right here. So
That's
important as a
the pitch where I
pitcher to get
guessed.
ahead in the count as he did right there.
So they're all loaded up. And that one fouled off. And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Harper takes it himself. They limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 1.
I see how it is, game. I see how it is.
Now into the ball game on defense. Alec Wilson.
Spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
JT Real Muto steps in. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Romero, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And they'll do it again. Gets under it and pops it up. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Gotta be kidding me. When I be at bat, I don't get nothing like that.
Weston Wilson getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Run around the move. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Sosa over at first with 1 away. In the dirt, but kept close. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Here's Turner now. And there's a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. This one in the air, center field. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Just makes me want to sim the rest, well, not the rest of the season, like half.
This one doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Like sim half of the season already. Already a poorly bad start of a season.
2 down, nobody on.
This roster sucks.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. That misses.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit in the air, center field. Scott under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Clutch players in our lineup, man. I know they're clutch. They shown it last year, but in this game, they just suck. Look like I had to go back in training, put some players to be clutch hitters, and keep some in batting cages, because we can't hit for nothing. But the next 2 series, I'm a sim. If we get swept again, back to back, each series we keep getting swept, we're literally on a losing streak. We only have one win. We're 1-12 now. This is getting ridiculous. We only scored 1 run. I know the Cardinals are a production running team, but it ain't showing in this game. And TNT. Dynamite. Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. We need to go on a mad win streak here. We need to get hot. See y'all in the next video. Peace.